I consider the World Social Forum, the one created in Porto Alegre, and that was the huge and inspiring and surprising space for all kind of social, ecclesiastic, religious, cultural movements all around the world, in the space to share. As you remember, they don't have, or we don't have there, a formal structure, an agreement, a power to define a plan. It is the phenomenon of consensus. Well, the actual consensus of the forum, it is moving, and you are having this meeting next August here.
In August, in Montreal.
In Montreal. So you will host this very special world space for social movements, civil societies, and you will feel not only the experience, but the dreams, the scopes of the new challenge. By now, they say, first, we are facing a crucial moment, and therefore we can't work in a systemic way anymore. We are not in charge of saving the system. We are in charge of creating the conditions of its transforming, of the new system to come. So the anti-systemic energy is now a priority. Second, the key of the alternative is again everything that is collective. In the base of the actual system, the individuality is the central key, and therefore for the alternative systemic alternative, the key is to face and do and live everything as a community. All that is centered in the collective matrix is in the correct line. Third, forget to work in the logic of state. The states are in crisis. The states are very far of really attending peoples, or really attending novelties and alternatives. We don't need to wait to have the formal power of state to be able to the kind of changes we want. The formal power will not be enough, will not be the way. So let's look for the another power we need, and it is in the bottom, not in the top. It is not something to happen tomorrow. The chance to change the kind of power we need is already possible if we consider it from the bottom, from my local and immediate action. Therefore, put the energy in that logic of popular power and not the logic on saving that state, that it is not our state. For consensus is, therefore, we need to think in the strategical long-term processes, not in disarticulated actions or events. You need to think in processes. But at the same time, we cannot leave the conjunctural struggles or risk or challenges, because in this moment, the structural, the strategical goals are being disputed in the conjunctural moment. So any strategical job without acting the conjuncture, but again, no any conjunctural action if it is not oriented in a strategical anti-systemic role. So the World Social Forum is saying now, yes, the conjuncture is our moment. We need to be there. We need to have proposals, but in the logic of the next stage, in the logic of alternative. This is more or less the actual world consensus of the World Social Forum. If you bring that ideas to Mexican reality, I guess to Canadian reality, it sounds very radical. It's another rationality. It's another concept. It's another hope. But it is our global moment. The institutions are in crisis. The novelties are coming from the poor, from the excluded, from those that now are saying our place is not where we are nothing and when we are nobody. Let's go and create where we are, where we know, where we have a story, a culture, an experience, the right of create and hope. This is our crucial moment we are.